These are the plays that are going to make you money today. There's a small NBA slate, but we are going to go through and I'm going to give you some probabilities for the NBA. Now, before we get to that, let's talk about yesterday's results. So we had Steph Curry. He had a 61% probability to go over 31.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He surpassed that one pretty easily, so really no sweat there. Then we had in the F-bomb section, we had 83% probability for Jamal Murray to go under 33.5 points, rebounds, and assists. We got lucky on this one. All right, we did. We got lucky because it ended up being a blowout. He didn't play the fourth quarter. He had 31 points, rebounds, and assists through 3 quarters. He was playing very well. So we probably would have lost that if he had played the fourth quarter. Then we go to the Thunder, SGA. He had an 87.5% probability to go under 46.5 points, rebounds, and assists, but he went off. All right. He had a great game. He had like almost 40 points just in points. So he went off on that aspect. Still only ended up, I think, with like 52 points, rebounds, and assists. So we only missed that by like 5 points, rebounds, and assists. And that's with him going off. So nothing you could do. When a player just decides to, they can't miss and every bucket they put in is going in, it is what it is. All right. But we were able to nab 2 of those yesterday. So not too bad. So let's get to today's stuff. But before we do, talk about the $1,000 giveaway, guys. You got, I think, 5 more opportunities pretty much. All right. So every Friday until the end of the year, giving away $1,000 cash. All right. All you got to do is comment GOAT down below and make sure you're subscribed. Make sure that you are subscribed to the channel because it's very important. All right. If you're not subscribed, you're not going to be entered to win. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure you comment. All right, let's go ahead and get into today's slate. Let's start with Anthony Davis, AD. He's got a 57.6% probability to go over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's going against the 9th worst team at guarding the center position. So it's a small NBA slate tonight, but there are some decent matchups within the slate. This is one of them, all right? The percentage is obviously not the greatest for the probability, but he has a good matchup. And we know that AD, most of the offense goes through him and LeBron, and they're neck and neck for usage when it comes to, the offense. All right. That's one thing I do want to tell you guys. When you guys are looking at player props, especially in the NBA, pay attention to the usage percentages, especially if you're looking at the overs. Because if you're looking at the overs, you want the ball in the player's hands that's going to be having the offense run through them. So they need to have a high usage rate. So make sure that you are understanding what the usage rate is and exactly what that number is. You can find that plenty of places online. All right. Plenty of places you can find usage rate for all the players. So just make sure that you're doing that research as well, because that will help you with your NBA props. But once again, 57.6% probability for Anthony Davis to go over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists tonight. He's got a good matchup. Not the greatest matchup, decent matchup. So he'll have a good shot at this for sure. All right. Let's get to the next one. Next one's a little bit interesting because kind of depends on what the final lineup is and how it comes through. But Devin Booker has a 52.9% probability to go under 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, you look at that probability and it's like, that's probably not one you'd want to play, right? Now, the thing is that his number for his points, rebounds, and assists has been getting elevated because either Beal's not playing or Durant's not playing, or both of them aren't playing. So his number keeps getting, going up and up and up. But they both might play tonight, Durant and Beal, which hurts the offensive production from Devin Booker. So definitely keep an eye on Devin Booker here because you could nab this early and both of those, Durant and Beal, they end up playing, and he will have a higher probability chance for sure to go under 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists with Durant and Beal on the court, all of them at the same time, because they take away usage from Devin Booker. Now, as for matchup, it's a pretty much middle of the pack matchup. All right. He's going against the 13th best team at guarding the shooting guard position. So it's pretty much even there. All right. It's not a great matchup, but it's not, the worst matchup. So definitely keep an eye out for Devin Booker tonight for sure. Because, like I said, if Durant and Beal both play, but you kind of have to nab this early because if they do announce that Durant and Beal are going to play, this number is probably going to go down and you're not going to be able to get it. So you got to kind of take a gamble as if you want to roll with it and see if Durant and Beal play later on. Because if neither of them play, then this is tough. This is tough to get. It's tough to get him under 40 if he's the only one out there on the court. But if all three of them are playing, then he has a good opportunity to go definitely under that 39.5 mark. So definitely pay attention to Devin Booker and the Suns lineup later on today to kind of see how that works out. Because I do like this, even with a small probability here at like 53%, I do like it pending lineups and how that changes. And I know the NBA is a little bit annoying when it comes to lineups because they will literally in the last 30 minutes tell you if somebody's playing or not. I don't know why they do that, but sometimes they'll just throw somebody in last minute and be like, yeah, this guy's playing, or they'll pull him last minute. And then that screws up a lot of your prop stuff and things like that. So definitely the NBA is one of those tricky ones where you got to finagle your way to try to find, value within the lineup before they finalize the lineups. All right, now let's get to Alperen Sengun. He's got a 63.5% probability to go under 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, this is another middle of the pack matchup. He's going against the 16th best team at guarding the center position. Not much you could really do. Like I said, small NBA slate, so we're trying to find some value within. And this is one with a decent percentage. The matchup obviously isn't ideal. The matchup isn't there, but it's middle of the pack. All right. And 36.5 is something that is a little bit difficult for him to reach unless he has that triple double form because he can rack up points, rebounds, and assists. So unless he's, 12 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, something like that going through, he'll go under that number. But if he's in that triple double alert, he's probably going to surpass that number. But the percentage is decent. It's the highest one right now across the board of what I've showed you guys. But again, it's kind of iffy here because he does have triple double potential and he could possibly surpass that number if he is flirting with a triple double for sure. But he would have to get a triple double to probably surpass that number. All right. I don't think he's going to go out and score 25 points with 13 rebounds or whatnot. Usually doesn't. That's not how he plays. Usually it's lower numbers, but across the board. But we'll see what happens. Let's go through the list one more time. All right. Anthony Davis, 57.6% probability to go over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He's going against the ninth worst team at guarding the center position. So matchup is there. Percentage kind of there. Not really, but AD, of course, always has an opportunity to score a lot of points and rack up a lot of rebounds for sure. All right. Devin Booker, we just talked about that one for a minute. Definitely see if you want to take a chance on this, you would have to nab it now and then hope that maybe Beal and Durant both play. And then that hurts Devin Booker's number, which would make it pretty hard for him to get over pretty much 40 points, rebounds, and assists, unless he just goes off shooting pretty much. That's the only way he would surpass that usually. But again, that's kind of a decision you got to make early there. All right. And then Sengun, he's always on triple-double alert. If he somehow flirts with a triple-double again tonight, he'll probably go over this number. But he has a middle-of-the-pack matchup, so it's kind of 50-50 of how they're going to guard him. So the probability is there. Like I said, if he doesn't flirt with a triple-double, he'll probably go under this 36.5 number. All right. This is one of those plays, though, where he's like 63.5% on the under, and then on his over number of like 29.5, he's like 62%. So this is one of those plays where he could probably nab in the middle somehow between that 29.5 mark and that 36.5 mark and somewhere land in the middle, possibly. All right. Again, make sure you guys are subscribed and you guys comment, GOAT down below if you want to be a part of the $1,000 giveaway every Friday that we do. If you guys want the F-bomb picks, make sure you guys click the link in the description. All right. If you guys want those plays, click the link in the description. Those plays are part of the coaching. So make sure you guys are in there. It's the gold membership. People keep asking where the F-bombs are. Gold membership. That is where the F-bombs are placed. All right. If you guys want those, click the link in the description. It's that simple.